Hello, 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 hello. Congratulations on the first Toxic. How you doing, Bandit? Damn, it's been about a week since we played this game. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Easter Sunday. I didn't do much. Me and my brother decided to take our mom out to eat. We went and got some pretty good food and some sweets, and now we're here.
To the bull of Kine in those days of old, Cyrodiil. Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Ayleids, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Is 50-50 whether I want to drink tonight? I don't know. I have no idea.
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the
I'll pull the
Ayleids
factory new Deagle print stream.
3,000
Nice.
years
How much is
ago.
that worth?
Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Ayleid sorcerer King Umaril and
90?
slew him. But
Nice.
Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
I can't wait to open up. Honest to God, I low-key probably would have joined Terrell in opening packs the other day, but legit, I'm still pissed off about it. I'll probably never get over it until maybe like next week, but I'm still upset that I had to spend $100 on a new headset after breaking it the way I fucking did.
Do you understand nothing? The blood
Other than that,
speaks.
I had a good day. I woke up feeling pretty decent. I didn't sleep for too long. I slept for like maybe like 6 hours, 5-6 hours. I wasn't even remotely hungover. I don't think I drank too much last night.
I
I had a pretty good, streaming session. Played a good variety of games. I know I didn't play too much CS, but I was kind of over it.
A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes.
That was a pretty decent game, even if we tied. Started off really fucking bad.
Alas, Umaril
Fucking
cannot
Jake
be
was
stopped.
drunk and tired. He was not
Without
having
the
it.
aid of the gods, not without the
Bro, I'm fucking
Crusaders'
tired, bro. I
relics.
don't play this shit no more, bro.
Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusader's weapon?
What up, Sonya? Hi. I will quest for the relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply
Happy
of
Easter Sunday.
Pelinal Whitestrake, the legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages. Are you a worthy knight?
I don't know, dude. I've been the assassin. Yeah, look. I mean, dude, check my resume, big dog. The hero Kavach, the champion of Cyrodiil, Fighters Guild Master, Worthy Knight, Archmage, Listener of Sithis, Grey Fox.
Let the gods be the judge of that. I cannot see into men's heart. I see only
He is
their
resisting something.
words
Yeah, I got out of bed
and
like around
deeds.
11 o'clock.
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not
I
predictable.
originally was going to wake up like around
What I
9, but
can
I
tell you
decided
is
to
that
rise at around 11.
Traditionally,
Let me
knights
shut up
who
before I
wish
get
to
struck by
quest
lightning.
for the relics would walk the Pilgrim's Way. Travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines. Pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
I slept at 7, and because I'm so popular, my phone kept going off, so I woke up at 10. Yeah, I was actually I guess I'm not surprised, because knowing you and your sleep schedule and how late you're up most of the time. I was actually sort of surprised. I sent you a TikTok at like 4:30 in the morning, so it'd been like almost 6 in the morning for you, and you were like replying or like reacting to TikToks and shit. I was like, oh word, she's still up.
The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the Ayleid sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed?
By popular, I mean it was my cousins messaging me about going on vacation. I'm not gonna lie. I think a big part of why I'm upset is that my dumbass missed out on going to the Bluebonnet Fields again. 2 years in a row now. Now I gotta wait until I'm gonna fucking like set a reminder, like around March 25th, of just like to remind myself to buy like a stupid ass amount of film and just spend the night camping over in fucking Ennis for like a weekend. Because that's twice that I've missed out on going to the fucking Bluebonnet Fields.
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos. And the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended. For those who would repent their past deeds, walking the Pilgrim's Way is a traditional way to cleanse yourself before the gods. Follow the map I gave you. Visit the way shrines of the 9. Pray and wait for a sign.
I still would like to go on some kind of vacation or trip
He
this
was
year.
defeated but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true
We're going to
knight,
Mexico?
wielding
Nice.
the
Where
holy
at?
relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril.
That's what's up, bro.
May the 8 and 1 guide.
Alright. We got a new quest. We are going on a pilgrimage. I don't know what the fuck is on this character. Oh, okay, yeah, I got... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Our blunt is currently being fortified. It is 3 away from being 90, so we're almost maxed out on that. Damn, this character is pretty much almost maxed out on everything. Well, what matters at least. Cancun? Nice. I didn't know you got swept off the playoffs. Ain't that something? I just gotta book everything for me and my parents. It's more expensive than I thought. Just have Danya cover it. How long are you gonna be over there? Wayshrines map. RK. It's to the North Road of Anvil. Like right here, right? I look, you kind of want to run it. A weed? You know, of course he's paying for it. Hey, fuck it. Throw me in there. Actually, never mind. Don't. I'm afraid if I leave, I won't be able to come back. Wait, hold on. That's going to bother the shit out of me. That's going to steam my beans. Bear with me just one moment, y'all. Why the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know why it keeps disabling distant landscapes. Don's gonna be hella lit every day. Yeah, I was actually very surprised to find out that his liquor of choice is tequila. I was actually very surprised to find out that he drinks. And that tequila was his liquor of choice. I would absolutely love to have a drink with him one day. I say a drink, but I feel like me and him will probably go band for band. The strongest drinker of today versus the strongest drinker in the history. Where's this way shrine at? It's gotta be like around here, right? Let me go ahead and get the high ground, Anakin. Huh. But the map said it'd be right here. Right? Or maybe it's behind all these rocks. He'll drink vodka water if he's feeling himself too. He's got it. Do not drink vodka. Oh shit! Oh yeah, so I did a lot of leveling off stream. So we're a master of illusion, which gives us the ability to use this spell to paralyze someone for 7 seconds. So we pretty much just trivialized the game. Shouts out to Illusion Magics. Very, very underutilized school of magic, if you ask me. Got motherfuckers in Genjutsus. Is that it? Did I activate it? Right. I think I'm doing it right. I must first do a pilgrimage to the Wayshrine of Vines. He gave me the map of the pilgrim's way to... Okay. Once I visit a Wayshrine, each of the 9 vines, I may receive a vision, or I'm judged... If I'm judged as a worthy knight. Okay, cool. So the next one would be by Skingrad, like around here, right? Like around... Probably like around here. He only mixes with water. That's the true sign of being Indian Punjabi. I mean, I do the same thing. I'm practically there. What up, Daniel? I legit chase every one of my tequila shots with water. I've been doing that since like 2021. By your definition, I am half Punjabi now. I am now a Hispanic white man Punjabi. Oh no, water is the fucking greatest chaser. That shit, bah. One of us, one of us. We accept you, one of us. Google, gobble, one of us. How you feeling, Daniel? Bro, you streamed for like 10 hours. You know that, right? I streamed for like almost 8 hours. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's still live. Just woke up from a nap. Yeah, dude, you were live for about 10 hours. I legit tuned in just as you were ending. The Bella is south of Coral. I think I know exactly where this one is. Around here, right? Yeah, it's more like right here. Yeah, I tuned in just as you were ending. Did a pretty decent variety stream, right? Because what did we do? We played a little bit of CS at the beginning, even if it was just a death match. Some Phasmophobia into Repo. No, into Fortnite, into Repo, and back into Counter-Strike. There it is. Oh, word. Wait. Oh, there we go. Alright, where's the next one? Akatosh, which is south of Breville, and a little fork in the road. Like around here. What time was it? It had to have been like around 4 or 5 in the morning, dude. It was really late. What'd you drink? Blue Buzzball? By the way, enemy spam with every hit is hilarious. Oh, yeah. No, dude, it's annoying as fuck with certain enemies, though. Like, if you fight goblins or ogres, it's so annoying. Apparently, this game is getting a remaster. I don't know if I'll pick it up, because honestly, I'm very turned off about anything with Unreal Engine 5. Me personally, I wouldn't see myself playing an Unreal Engine 5 Elder Scrolls. 4 vibes? Oh, so you're feeling yourself. Dude, we played... I feel bad, because I told Jake I was going to play CS with him. And we didn't end up playing CS until like 1 or 2 in the morning. And he was like... He wasn't drunk, but he drank enough to where it started making him really tired. And he was just not having a time on CS. Bro, fuck this game, bro. I'm just trying to go to sleep, bro. Santo Dios. We'll go to Julianos. Right here, right? Sounds like Jake. Okay, look, here we go, here we go. Look, watch this, watch this, watch this. Goblin, right? You bitch! You make a dispel potion for that kind of shit. You cocksucker. Come here. I'm soul trapping you, dog. Whether you like it or not, you're getting soul trapped. Well, you're getting stunned, and then you're getting soul trapped. Thank you, dickhead. Santo Dios. How are you liking the new RuneScape game? Is it scratching the itch? For what I understand, it takes place like before all the shit that actually happens in the MMO. Like you're not even in like, you're like kinda in the same continent, but at the same time you're not. There it is. Okay, where's the next one? I feel like that one's gonna be a real bitch to find. Near a body of water. Santo Dios. Probably like around here, right? This is general vicinity. Probably be a lot easier to look for it in the daytime when it's not raining. What time is it? We've only been live for about 20 minutes. I'm waiting for... I just brushed my teeth. But I low-key kind of want to wait a little bit. Because I have a, I have a leftover mango smoothie that I want to drink. Smoothies have been my thing. Weird. I love smoothies. My recent obsession. Shrine of Talos. Way Shrine of Beef Talos. Okay, so this one's kind of on the road. Let's just run it. Santo Dios. Don't ask me why. That's like my vocal stim for today, I guess. Murdering bears today. Damn, wait, hold on. I can super launch myself doing this. Who the fuck are you?
You're a sneaky looking sort. Well met.
Jean-Pierre Le Mans.
Farewell.
My French man said I'm getting head wait. Francois St. Paul. That's what he says. Okay, so we gotta find the Kinnereth Shrine, which is by a bunch of water. That should be easy. So it'd be like, where was it? Like right here? Trying to find out. Yes. Around this area. How you feeling, Bandit? Bandit. Bust it. Did I ever play Katamari growing up? I had a homie that had a Wii, and they had Katamari. It was the strangest game I've ever played. It was fun though. Telling bro, can't wait to eat something later. Nice. I had no intentions of going out to eat today. I actually de-thawed some chicken wings because I had planned on making wings today, but that clearly did not happen. Okay, so the last one that we needs is where these tips touch. So we gotta go to where the tips touch to see Stendarr. I believe the tips touch right here. Right?
Oh!
You bastard. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. That is actually nowhere near the tips, or like where the tips are touching. It's kind of disappointing. Rejoice, you completed the pilgrimage of the Nine Way Shrine, and your sins have been washed clean.
Hail, knight! You seek my relics with a worthy heart.
Totally not Sheogorath.
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep. I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy utterly.
Oh, shit. Upon completing my pilgrimage to the Way Shrines, I received a vision from the Divine Crusader, Pliniel Whitestrake. It revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. I think we kind of already... What? In the water? Up. Well, thank y'all so very much for tuning in. That was the Knights of the Nine DLC for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. To all you beautiful people here, whether you're lurking or chatting, I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later. I hope this isn't like a game-breaking bug. It is! Ain't that something? Hold on. Damn, that's kind of shitty too, cause okay. No one do anything. No one say anything. That was kind of scary, and it might still be scary, honestly. I don't know. Brr. That was weird. I'm still kind of skeptical and a little afraid that the game might still crash, but you never know. I haven't done this quest in such a long ass time that I wouldn't imagine that some shit like that would happen, but like I said, I don't know. This game is shit. So, Sonia, remember how we said we were going to play games yesterday and then you were MIA? You might not have remembered, but I did. Which is perfectly fine, by the way, because everyone and their mom wanted to play video games yesterday, so. That's how I was going to be home late. Did you? I sure don't remember. My memory escapes me. I wasn't too cooked. I was just overwhelmed by the amount of games everyone wanted to play. Oh, this is that one that, yeah, once we loot this little statue, a bunch of zombies spawn. He really said, and I quote, "I'm not allowed to drive right now." Oh yeah, no one's allowed to drive when they're drinking. It's against the law, Sonia. Even just one beer. I'm not allowed to drive right now. Well, that's because I'm grounded. There's a difference. I'm just playing. My mom said I can't leave, so. Oh, shit. Can I paralyze these things? I can. How about a paralyzer? This is why you need a DD in your life. I do. It's my nephew. Except he's gone. He was in Houston for the weekend. Okay, let me do a couple saves here because I'm very... Dude, if this fucking DLC ends up corrupting a save, like corrupting this entire save, I'm going to be so fucking sad. It almost happened. Let me actually make 2 saves. I'm very fucking afraid right now. I've never had any of my saves corrupt on me like that. You just sit there and think about what you just did. Meow. Ah, shit. The worst possible outcome is this fuck-ass thing. Nope. Oh, okay, sick. It's a low-level one. Who do I kill first? Kill you first. Thankfully, I got some leftovers from today. Pull them thong down, scream no baloney. That's been your shit for the past couple of days, hasn't it? And it works double in your favor because it's literally nothing but hot dog videos, which then just get sent over to Terrell. That's a hell of a legacy to have. Is lagging and eating 27 hot dogs in a single sitting. What's my legacy? Word. I think that's it. Yay. kind of low-key want to just loot whatever the fuck it is that I need to loot and get out of here, because I don't like it when the game does shit like this. And I found the body of Sir Emil, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the Shrine of the Crusaders. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help me out on my own quest. For the Crusaders' relics turns out better than this. Take his ring, take his key. Yeah, run that shit, run that shit, run that shit. You fucking pussy. I'm actually just gonna kill everything with archery. You know, I could just bypass this entire shit right here. Like, what's stopping me from just doing this? You know what I mean? We got the Helmet of the Crusader now. Fortified personality, 25 points on self. That's actually not that bad. Okay. You find nothing of value. That's badass. Oh shit. Scary.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us
Who comes?
upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Are we throwing hands? Oh yeah, we are. Sick. Can I soul trap them? Is that a thing? Would that be fucked up? You could fucking paralyze a ghost? Which one of y'all's Casimir? Oh! Oh, I did not mean to soul trap you, big dog.
You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus. Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Got a message from a certain somebody? Oh. Do tell.
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall
Really?
test your true mettle.
What'd he say? Ahaha. Where my hug at? Why are you acting like a stranger all of a sudden? Ahaha.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen.
What are you doing,
in
Lols?
centuries.
Yeah.
But now
You up?
face Sir Junkin.
Junkin. Pick yourself up, you fucking pussy.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the Nord.
Want to sneak out? Are you still dead? Are you not interested?
You have
Because all he
stood
knows I've been
against
sick
knights
the
of
past few
Nord.
weeks. Did you tell him you're not interested? Or just make up another excuse?
It is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me.
Dude, you're not the least bit intimidating. Thank you. That it?
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
I know this much is true. Ha 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 ha. Fortify health 27 points on self. Fortify restoration 6 points. And resist normal weapons 15 points. That actually looks kind of gas. Kind of fuck with it. Maybe. That's a very respectable response. Or, you know, yeah, I think that's a good response.
By the 9, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight. You completed the quest that I could not.
I think that's a very
I'm glad
mature
that
way of
my
handling
death
it.
At least served to lead you here.
How he responds
Yes,
definitely
I
tells a lot
admit.
about him, I feel.
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned. May your sword strike true.
Alright. I bested all y'all in combat. Help me out here.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale?
I think you have a right to be nervous,
learn
but
of
even
the
then, you
gauntlet's
can't
fate?
take his answer to heart. You know what I mean? It's your decision regardless. Whatever the fuck he has to say, whatever he has to say, it's just gonna be empty. Be right back. I'm getting my smoothie. Mango waters. I mean, the smoothie is practically mango water, but it's still delicious, so I do not care.
When the Order
Exactly.
fractured,
So I don't think there's anything you
I
need to be worried about.
followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service.
I'm just
of the
worried
Nine,
how he'll
but
retaliate
The war had changed me.
or say to other
I no
people.
longer had sympathy for the weak.
And then
or
what does he
people
have to say for
suffering.
himself when you tell
In the
what
brief
you have to
time
say?
I
You
was
know what I
there,
mean? I
did
feel
more
like he
to
should be
hurt
more
the
afraid of what
champion
you
than
have to say than what you
It
you know
was
what you
there
has.
I
Excuse
was
me.
cursed.
He should be more afraid of what you have to say versus what you being afraid of whatever he says to other people. You know what I mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you. It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very
That's true because
chapel.
of crazy as people say. I doubt he
My
cares.
entire lineage was
Well, then fuck 'em.
ruined by this.
Some
curse.
need a dick. Who cares?
Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know.
What you should be doing is carrying a piece.
I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr.
Blood
in
sash
Coral.
plus exposing the
no
Easter Bunny.
mortal man could lift them.
Longest 2 weeks of my life start today. What's up, Majin?
We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong.
Excuse me. I need to get a knife to carry around. So pepper spray is illegal where you're at in Canada?
Go with virtue.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first...
Sorry, dude. I know you got some shit to say. Oh shit, if I were you, I'd start working towards getting a possession and acquisition license. We have dog and coyote spray that might work. Yeah, but we're talking about like a full-grown man. Fuck it, get some bear mace.
And now, I must ask
Surely
you to press
that's
forward
far more
where I
legal than
belong.
fucking pepper
I must
spray.
ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar. I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means. Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it. This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Another macho stream, let's go. What up, Ernie? Happy Easter Sunday.
Casimir left with the gauntlets when the Order dissolved. I heard that he lost them, but I had my own problems to deal with. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman Saint Calidus
I'm just gonna try my best to
built the
not get
chapel
into
of
these
Zenithar
situations.
in Leowyn as a tribute to the
Yeah,
legend.
that works too.
When Saint Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his
You just
tomb
got to see it through.
began to receive
Charge it to the
visions
game.
of the mace of the Crusader.
We've all had those charge to the game moments.
Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were. Of the original divines,
Down to do the
Zenithar
tomb
is
today?
thought to be the most in touch with
Maybe.
the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
Nerd.
Go with virtue.
Greetings, Sir Knight. Sir Ralvus quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the Chapel of Leyawiin for months, attempting the test over and over.
Not sure if I'm gonna
He
be home all
hardly
night.
ate.
Family been calling left and right.
Hardly slept.
I'm.
In the end, he failed.
I'd be down to try
He
it.
left the chapel broken
I don't know yet.
and beaten. Sir Amiel found his body and laid him to rest here at the Priory. In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine. May your sword strike true.
How may I serve you, Commander?
Me, Commander?
Sir Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him. After what happened with Beric, who would try to stop him? Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance. Go with virtue.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kynareth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. The boots are safeguarded by Kynareth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
How may I serve you, Commander? Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more. The gauntlets were recovered by Sir Casimir, one of our few victories during our time. But then, even our victories became our failure. In death, we continued the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more. Go with virtue.
I feel like I'm missing something here. All right. I think this DLC is relatively short. Ah! Okay, which one of y'all is more of a threat? You. Oh, word. Speaking of, I need to get going. I gotta pick up some donuts for the gang. That's fucked up. You're subjecting your friends to Krispy Kreme. Me personally, I wouldn't be doing no shit like that. I'll keep you posted on any developments. Sounds good. No, Tim Horton donuts? Never had Tim Hortons, but I think that's like a Canadian thing, so you know what? As long as it's not Krispy Kreme, I'll be happy.
No wonder they get involved in these disputes.
Goodbye. Well met.
Still pretty wild east of the Niven. Few people except for...
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth,
They suck,
my
but they hit the
child?
spot we needed. Look, a donut's a donut. Unless it's Krispy Kreme's.
You have been in the chapel of Kinnereth from the moment you stepped outdoors. Have you not felt her presence? We gather here to pay tribute to all of the blessings she bestows upon us. You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots. I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself
See
will
you, Sonia.
decide in what
Have fun.
manner you
Be
shall
safe.
be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials
Enjoy.
and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations. Indeed, nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test. Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone. Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
How about that? Thank
Okay, I'm pretty sure I could fuck this one up.
Akatosh, the oblivion.
Sweet. Boots of the Crusader, fortify restoration by 6 points. Alright, I guess. Apparently there's a cave over here we've yet to explore, so I know where I'm going. Shit. I thought I could go through. excuse me. That's embarrassing. Fleetfoot. Still no Boots of the Olympian. That's fine. We don't need them. It'd be nice, but we don't need them. Not bad. Ah. What cave is this? Breakneck Cave? Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Bow of Quietus. I think this is the second time I've got this bow. Wait, when the... Oh, I was tripping. I thought that was a fucking arrow lodged in my shoulder. Like, since when? Honestly, depending on the enchantments of the mace, because I do not know what they are, might replace this axe. If and when we get it. You know what I should do tomorrow? I should go watch Sinners. I heard Sinners is really good. Everyone and their mom's been talking about that movie on social media. I'm watching Severance. You liking it? I've seen nothing about that show other than the fact that it's just like people in an office and then they're just running through a hallway and the next thing you know they're just like outside living a normal life. It's gas? Oh, okay. I might have to peep it sooner or later. It's the second season just ended, right? Or is it still going? That's not good. That's even more not good. You bitch. Fucker knocked me down. I think the only thing I'm watching right now is Yu Yu Hakusho, which I haven't watched it at all these past couple of days. I think I'm like at the very beginning of the Tournament of the Dark Arts or some shit like that. Like it just started, like they just qualified for it. But I'm also a creature of habit, and I kind of want to rewatch some of the old shows. I really want to rewatch Hannibal again. I actually really liked Hannibal. That wasn't even a solid 7 seconds. Hello. Get back down. What level is my blunt now? 88. Shit. Sorry, I had a stretch.
Ichigo, I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you? Such humility. I admire you. I am Caridus Oholin. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak, or perhaps Zenithar decided it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay on to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid. Of the original Divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm.
Oh, yeah?
Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kynareth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kynareth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsmen. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kynareth. Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrike was slain by the Ayleids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Of the original Divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kynareth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kynareth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsmen. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kynareth.
Okay.
Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrake was slain by the Ayleids, a messenger...
Okay, yeah, he already said all that.
Good day.
Wait. I think if I take everything, I think if I get ass naked, I think that's how you're supposed to do this. I could be very wrong. I promise you guys I'm not looking for an excuse to strip my character. Oh, I still have that on. Right, I don't think I have anything equipped. No weapons equipped. I don't have an amulet equipped. No armor. I don't remember what this one was. Or do I need to equip the armor? Don't mind me, y'all. I know I don't got no pants on.
Tiding, citizen.
That's badass. Alrighty. Equip these overkill ass arrows. Fire damage 14 points for 2 seconds on strike. Turn undead up to level 17. Pretty ass in comparison, but you know what? Fuck it. Honestly, I don't know which of the two actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm so sorry. I paralyzed the Countess on accident. Shit. She's just in there trying to defend herself and accidentally just... Oh, y'all got that other one covered, right? Fine Alien Battle Axe and Daedra Heart.
I can't believe it.
Also, thank you, Bandit.
We survived! By the grace of the Nine, we survived! In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar is held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril. I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
Word. Alrighty, what's next on the agenda? Gauntlets. We need some gauntlets. We're missing pants though. How can we be crusaders if we don't got pants? I'm just gonna show my ass off to like the ancient aliens. Is that what the play here is?
That Hunditar sure knows his way around this area.
Yes, Master.
I completely forgot to lift some shit in here, huh? Although they always run around each other when there's an enemy encounter. Yeah, it's that's that good old-fashioned 2006 fight pathing. And also, just like the way targeting works in this game is awkward as shit. Because, say for example, my crosshairs on Arana right here, right? Somehow, my attack will go right through her and hit this person
I've heard
behind
good
them, which
things
is exactly
about
what
the
happened.
Witchkeepers there.
I tried to cast paralysis on one of those fucking things, and lo and behold, it accidentally got the Countess instead.
What brings you here, my son? Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask? Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done. The gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. Certainly after Kellen's family has died out. He's down in the chapel hall.
Some may be affected that
You may
maybe
speak
also
to
got a
him if you
delicious
like.
chocolate with dates inside. Goodness me, they taste surreal. You just reminded me that I bought some dates, and I don't even know what the fuck happened to them.
There are knights questing for the Crusaders' relics everywhere these days. It seems that many have heeded the Prophet's call. Ask Kellen about the curse. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all mine. What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up? I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything.
Damn.
I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me? I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, There are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. Take care.
I had regular dates set too, but the ones with it dipped in chocolate are amazing. I had that one that I bought from Qatar. The shop is called Kinwan. Nice. Sounds delicious.
You seem quite It's good to have a bit of good news in these dark times. What can I do for you, hero of Coral? Please, go on. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure.
I'll be more than happy to take the curse.
I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendarr every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendarr for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendarr for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children. Good day.
Nah, well, shit. This quest is interesting. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've actually played the DLC. This one specifically.
I like what I see.
Okay. Awkward, but...
How did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running. Look at me. I can't believe it. I feel normal. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. I finally have a chance to get out and see the world. I'm not wasting another second of my life, and I'm forever indebted to you.
I'm not wasting another
Farewell.
second of my life. You, the champion of Cyrodiil, who would go forth and lift me of this curse. So what are we affected? Oh no, we lost 5 points of fatigue. No, no, my fatigue, no. Whatever will I do without my fatigue?
My pleasure, really.
Right. Neat. Okay. What other quests they got for me? I think we need the pants, we need the shield, and we need the sword of the Crusader. I think we'd go on like a recruitment drive too, don't we? Lots of good ingredients over here. I'm mostly just talking about the flax seeds.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Dude, you have a fucking Daedric sword?
Leowen has been attacked by Umarul's minions. Something must be done to stop him.
Looks like it's Monday. Could this mean that there's a shadow drop happening? Potentially, apparently. If you go to the Twitch directory, you could find the Oblivion remaster being there.
It is an honor to serve under you, Crusader.
Now, this is only something I saw on Twitter, so I don't know. Don't know if that's real or not.
You too.
Right, he's a... Oh my god. He's a Crusader of the Nine. He has a Daedric weapon. Like... Alright, so one of y'all isn't telling me something.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
How may I... You are an asset to your order. You have claimed the boots, and for this I am grateful. So it was the boots that Sir Ralvis needed to complete his quest. What a fool I was to refuse to help him. I will carry this regret for all time. May the Nine...
Greeting.
What? Greeting. May
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Oh. So you're the one I need to speak to.
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping.
Bulwark.
With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours. History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Though we went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one. The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it. Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything. May the Nine guide your...
I imagine... You've retrieved the mace! I can't believe it! Sir Knight, I bend my knee in awe at your wisdom. You deserve to carry the mace.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty badass.
May your sword strike true.
How may I... Walk with the Nine?
How may I... You've passed Zenithar's challenge and redeemed Sir Ralvis. Oh, congratulations. Sir Junkin will be pleased to hear this. May your sword strike.
Don't do it. Oh, excuse me. Those conjurers love to bring in some lag. I think it has to mostly do with the fact that I have distant land on right now and it's just rendering so much shit. I promise you as soon as I'm inside it should be like a little bit better. Also, where the fuck? I lost the entrance. We'll do this the hard way. Anybody? 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 There you are. Oh shit, there you are. This Taco Bell's sucking and fucking me right now. What'd you get? Make your own $5 box. Pass the game, so it shouldn't have to be like that, but that must be due to the game runs just on one core alone. Yeah, I mean, to no surprise to anyone that a game from nearly 20 years ago doesn't properly utilize modern technology. You should be dead. I think I got... What did I get? I got Taco Bell like a couple weeks ago. I've literally ate nothing but burritos this entire week. This entire weekend, I should say. Friday I had Chipotle for dinner, and then had a beef fajita burrito from Taqueria Taxco yesterday, and then today I had enchiladas. Bro, you know the shit like the back of your hand? What, this game? Yeah, I played the fuck out of this game. I have, let's see. I have 709 hours in this game, and that's just on PC alone. You forget that I also played the ever-living shit out of this game on the Xbox as well. It's a comfort game of mine. I could do this shit pretty much mindlessly, minus a few quests that actually require me to think, because I can't remember every single thing. Wait, he doesn't activate the trap? Literally an amalgamation of fucking thunder and rocks, and he doesn't activate a goddamn trap? My ass. Yeah, you'll need to have the whole source code of the game. I mean, rewriting 32-bit language to 64-bit would take a long time to optimize the game that would run best for any possible system. 360 days, what's even interesting is that this game can be played on the series consoles, so your progression can be carried, while danger creatures are no threat to the trap. I mean, true, but still. Cut me some slack. Fuck you, you get paralyzed. Oh, she resisted it. Slap ass. I do hate the fact that I can't one-shot everything whenever I do sneak attack criticals on people. Okay. For once, I am actually going to use a torch. To make sure I don't miss anything. Gotta be something to that, I'm pretty sure. This is where I came from, right? This is the way out? Of course it is. I can hear the clickety mechanical switches, but it's subtle. Yeah, I got blue switches. I wish I remembered the name of this keyboard, but I really, really like it. I like the way it sounds, and I like the way it feels, and I like the way it looks. I wish I had an idea Alias was going on. Finna tap in on that. Oh, dude. Get in there. Take note. I always love watching pro players play anything. It's even funnier because, you know, like I'll watch like Counter-Strike games and shit. I'll be like, I would have never done that. It's like, obviously I could see where the other person is, so I can obviously just make the assumption of like what the right play there would be. Meanwhile, these dudes are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, almost millions, to fucking, you know, play the game professionally. Like, I don't know, me personally, I wouldn't do some shit like that. Meanwhile, I'm like hard stuck silver and gold. Oh, this fucking idiot! I would have just popped the flash right there. Methinks I'm stuck. There's got to be something we have to do to activate that bridge. But I don't quite remember what. I use speed switches from Cherry MX. Both my Corsair K95 Platinum and Mount Everest Max Speed has speed too. I used to have a K95. Also, what up, Fluid? I've been waiting for more of this. I need to start playing Apex again soon. I want to be captain for a team for one of my friends' tourney in June. Who's your team? I'm gonna just keep running back and forth until something clicks. I saw the note from the Conjurers make note about the fires, but I don't think that's how that works, right? Like, I'm not supposed to just shoot a fireball. I don't think this game engine would allow some shit like that. But I wouldn't be surprised either. Switching to a wooting keyboard for getting analog switches. I remember the space. There has to be an arm somewhere or a lever. See, that's what I thought too. Unless I'm just blind. I do move fast, so sometimes I miss shit. I feel like it has something to do with getting up there. see, my friends. Just take a moment. Let's observe our area here. You know, if I were a lever for this door, I would probably be like right here. But I'm not. I'm somewhere else. I think a draft is fair. Oh, it's right. It was literally right here. Oh, I'm blind as shit, bro. But I think a draft is fair because then you just can't like hand pick, you know, whoever the fuck is like the best or whatever. You know? I think a draft adds a little bit more variety to it. Ow. Base, it's draft base, and everyone has to submit their current ranks and stuff to make it teams more balanced. That's what's up. Do we already know how many? Like, is it gonna be like a full ass like participants and shit? Like, y'all got everybody there?
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Ah, shut up. Full lobby. Nice. Is there a prize pool or is it just pure like just for sport?
Open the gate, please. I must get out of here.
I got you, dude. Don't worry.
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of
Prize
how
pool
long
Apex
they've held me
coins.
here.
Nice. I would never compete in tournaments. I mean, I think it'd be fun to compete in a tournament, but I always see myself being a caster. I always liked casting. I casted one of those COD tournaments back when Lord Voldemort used to fucking host them hoes.
I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusaders.
It was me and Ray
was
and like a
ambushed
bunch
by
of other
these-
people.
These cowards. They've held me here since. I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
But everyone that participates just gets 500 for playing. That's nice.
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone, but the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you. Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
That's more than most.
Must get...
Oh man, hey, shouts out to the TOs. I think it's nice that people at least get some form of participation, like reward, so that way they don't feel obligated to like perform really well. Like it's just a matter of just playing for fun. I mean, obviously, if you do play well and you win, then you get something out of it. But even then, at least people can walk away knowing that they had fun and made a little something off of it. How much is that total? That's gotta be quite some money. Some that money. Swing. Oh, the way it sounds when you pull out the battle axe. Dude, it's gonna be so sweaty. Yeah, probably. No doubt about that. You have a tournament, there's always gonna be like 1 or 2 people that are gonna be trying their asses off. And you know, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, you know. I'm just gonna go and do one of these and just beat the shit out of you. I hope that's okay. Body still warm. There's a killer on the loose. I need to sell a lot of shit. I mean, there's really no point in me looting a lot of the shit that I'm looting. It's just pure greed. Like, I don't think there's ever going to be a point in time where I just don't have money. I'm legit sitting on 240k worth of shit. And then we take into account my total net worth with all the properties I have across Cyrodiil, plus all the enchanted items and the priceless Daedra artifacts that I have. You know what I mean? There are like 2 or 3 pros that are captains, Lemonhead and Digivibes. I don't know who the fuck those people are. But also, I'm not as like, you know, I'm not in the community like you are, or at least tapped in. Maybe I was once upon a time, but nowadays I don't really care too much for Apex. Macho would wipe that lobby. Being optimistic, I see myself placing like 15th. I want to say I'm good at games, but I think I'm okay at games. I'm just a terrible competitor. Like, I don't have a competitive drive. That makes sense? Alright, this dude's gonna get fucking nuked. Plop. Oh, you still lived. Oh, that's embarrassing.
What's the matter, getting tired?
Come here. I can't help it, man. My body yearns for comp ranked on any shooter I play. No, I'm domesticated now, man. I can't let competitive macho come out. Not fun to be around. Take it I'm just supposed to have him facing inside. Inside, inside, tell me, is it inside? My darling. Damn, we moving kind of fast. The new gear just has to come out and you'll be back. I feel that's not even just me being competitive. That's just me being Mexican. Yeah. Oh, one of them's not facing me. I think you're not facing me all the way. I think that's just me being Mexican. I try to be a little bit competitive with Like playing games like Counter-Strike and shit. For the most part. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to place items where they belong, right? Where is his book? There's supposed to be a way for me to figure out who has what. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. You have a diamond. I don't have a ruby. Well, you have a ruby. I don't have a ruby to place there. All I have is a book. Just saw the clip of you cutting up Curly to death. Oh, yeah. Dude, she wouldn't fucking die. Prior to that, dude, I like hit her so many fucking times with all kinds of shit. She's just blinking red, blinking red. I'm like, dude, Curly, just fucking die already. Okay, I think... Wait, is that how it works? Okay, so that requires a skull. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I don't think I'm supposed to get rid of these items. Okay, we're just gonna have to reload the save. I think we just soft locked ourselves there. Ah! Alrighty. Low-key, just to speed this one up, I'm probably just going to look at a guide to see which goes where, because I don't want to have to kind of do this by trial and error like it's intended to. Right? Because... yeah. See. Which one is this called again? Well, we'll just go to Fort Bulwark. How about that? That is not how you spell Fort Bulwark. Bulwark. Damn, 1 minute past 420. I just realized what you meant. I was like, what? What the fuck are you saying, man? I just realized you were talking about in-game time. Yeah, I was like looking at my uploads, like how long I've been live, like my live time, and I was looking at like the actual time, like what the fuck, this is not 420. What the fuck is this dude talking about? What the fuck are you saying, man? You know the gym goes here. The skull goes here. Pretty. I'll just help myself to whatever's here. Feel like I'm getting ambushed. Excuse me. What enchantment does the Shield of the Crusader have? Reflect spell. Looks cool as shit. I still think I'm taking this shield over it, but you know, it's cool. That's badass. Speaking of badassery, you know what scary game I haven't played on the new PC yet? Mortuary's Assistant? Mauricio! Mauricio's Assistant.
Hi!
Sir Knight,
Oh!
thank Arkay you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
Who?
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpall Cave, and there he fell. He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpall Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
Sir Beric?
Yes, my lord. And I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
Oh, sick.
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck. I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpole. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick. Thank you. I mean, thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you.
Boy got
Give
some
me
tight
a
ass
moment
cornrows. I know his
to
head's
arm myself,
fucking burning,
and I
dude.
will accompany
Holy
you
moly.
to Underpole Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
Thank Akatosh, the Oblivion.
Oh shit, I'm over encumbered. Oh shit. Oh man, he wants some more hits. Where's the Greaves of the Crusader? Los Pantalones. Oh, there they are. Oh. They are some ass.
Crisis is over. All
Alright, big dog, I am not gonna wait on you to get, to steal yourself. I have to go sell some shit. Is it because of the distant lands that my game is running like dog shit? I think so. It wasn't doing this the last time. I see that. Terrible. I guess I just gotta look down.
Good day.
Hi.
Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Go ahead and sell this, sell this.
Excellent.
Sell a stupid ass amount of these because I've just been collecting them like hotcakes.
That's I can't. You drive a hard bargain.
You think they'd kick me out of the Knights of the Nine if I went through on this pilgrimage and quest and I just sold the fucking mace?
That's a good deal.
I really needed the money, guys. I'm so sorry.
You got
Like, dude, it's one of our holy relics. We literally worship that item.
you
I know,
drive
man,
a
but
hard
I
bargain.
got really bad gambling addiction.
An excellent bargain. You drive an excellent.
I got you some M&Ms. Dude, what the fuck, man? You sold the Curious of the Crusader. Just thinking about you, at least. What the fuck's your problem? I was just hungry. I don't know. I don't know why you're
That's
so
a fair.
mad.
That's a good deal. That's a good.
Damn, we have a lot of shit we need to sell. I didn't realize I was just kind of hoarding. I could have sworn I cleared out my inventory before I took
That's-
a week-long break from this game.
You. You drive a hard bargain.
A hard bargain.
A fine transaction. A good price. That seems a fair price.
Damn, we have 8 of those? Might as well just sell these.
That's a fair deal. That's a.
Actually, let's keep those. We need to sell these, if anything. I'm not too proud of myself, dude. The other day, I came There was like a bag of M&Ms with peanuts. I was like, I'll just have a few. Dude, I ate them shits in like less than a minute. I was not proud of myself. M&M and peanuts is probably like one of my favorite candies. Which isn't really fair because I like almost anything with chocolate. But I fucked that shit up.
You got. That's a good. That's a
glass. Can I give you this written note? Can I give you these drill orders? I'm just trying to clear out my inventory here.
That's a good. That seems a fair price.
Cookies and cream Hershey bar might be my #1. I feel like the cookies and cream Hershey bar is a little too sweet for me. Me personally, I feel like they're a little too sweet.
That's
The scales of pitiless justice.
You drive.
Breaking news.
Be seeing you.
Where did we stay at again? Bruma? Yeah, Bruma. Bar-wise, what's some of your favorites? Almond, Snickers, Crunch Bars, and funny enough, Three Musketeers. I actually really like Three Musketeers. And yeah, like almond Hershey's. They really don't sell them like in the big candy bars, but like if you ever buy like the fun size pack of the Hershey bars, sometimes they can have dark chocolate almond. That one's probably one of my favorites. I fucking love dark chocolate almond. Shit got me rubbing my chest just thinking about it. What the fuck do I use the ashes of Hindero for? I forgot. It's a quest item. I don't remember what quest it's for. I could have sworn it was for like one of the guild quests. Babe Ruth is slept on. What's in a Babe Ruth? I feel like that's a boomer pick, Majin. I want a Babe Ruth. Oh, the web browser ain't working. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and alt tab real quick. Babe Ruth candy bar. A Baby Ruth? You know what I don't like? I don't like Butterfingers. I think Butterfinger might be like my least favorite candy bar. Ooh. There's I like the Reese's Fast Breaks. You ever had a Fast Break before? Reese's Fast Breaks are good. I really like the Snickers ice cream bar. It doesn't really constitute as a candy bar, but the ice cream Snickers is really, really good. Oh, and Twix! That just reminded me. I fucking love Twix. I don't think I've ever tried the ice cream before, but like the actual Twix bar is really, really good. Real delicious, I must say. I don't mind Butterfinger. I don't like caramel. Those dummy messy though.
Yes.
Cookies and cream Twix. Fuck. I don't think I've had that one.
Nope. Sorry, I'll take this.
Dude, that is a mountain lion. You are not fucking killing that. Want to make sure he stays alive. Wait, is he? Yeah, no, he could die here. He could potentially die here. I'm not saying that I'm going to let him die. Wait, can I just tell him to stay put?
I am at your... Don't be long. I'd rather we stick together.
No, I don't want to be a hoe. I don't want to baby him. Come on, Bo. As much as I want him to stay alive, and I just do this shit myself, I feel like it's in his best interest that he accompany us in this journey. I can't. No, fuck no.
Damn you. Don't worry, I'll take this one.
Yeah, see, look, they're focused on me. My blunt skill increased. Well, I don't really... I mean, I do know where to go. I kind of already cleared this cave before. Am I tripping or... No, it's only undead here. I don't know why I thought that vampires also spawn here. Swing.
For Sir Roderick!
That's how I died last time.
Talos and the Nine.
You know what's funny is I'm hoarding all of this like alchemy shit, and I've yet to make a single fatigue potion. And it's like the one thing I need. Where did Helmy go? Did he run up by himself, or is he stuck? Well, I lost him. Oh, there he is. I was worried. I was scared. Oh shit, Sir Roderick. You mean to tell me you had full Daedric and an enchanted glass sword and you fucking died? Give me that shit. Run that, weak ass motherfucker. Wow, that thing has a lot of health.
Beware!
Cool. I think my love for Crunch Bars kind of stems from like not like the Lunchables, like the name brand Lunchables, but like the cheap ass ones you used to be able to get. I used to fucking love eating those. See, that was the charcuterie board that I grew up eating. I would actually take a Lunchable over a charcuterie board. Some simple processed ham and fucking cheese on like a little simple ass Ritz cracker and a small Crunch bar. Love it. Oh yeah, we got a new weapon. Apparently it's not as good as it should be. Take a deep breath. Is he still following me? He's nowhere to be found. He is no longer my responsibility. We did what we had to. Oh shit! Mind me. Slap him in the ass real quick. Wait, they have soul gems on them? Motherfucker did not want to die. Give me a higher love. So it just does 1 more point of damage and weighs 47 pounds now. That's cool, game. Damn, I got to work quick.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
I thought I want to. The fuck are you people?
You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become. You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane of Umarul the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
You see the remaster is going to be 120 gigs. That pretty much tracks for it being an Unreal Engine 5.
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same.
That's why, like, I'm sure it's going to be really cool
But times change,
seeing this entire game
even the
remastered in such a
shape of
really,
the
really good looking
divine
engine. The
self
problem is Unreal Engine 5 is
must
just such a
change with it.
terrible, like, it's not really optimized.
Where once there were 8, now one more stands with them, and they have become 9. Aye, with the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became 9. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods. As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing. with the ancient gifts of the Eight and the new gift of the One, you are ready to face Umaril.
Yay.
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body. While beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your two
Nothing is
quests.
optimized. Yeah, no.
His Daedric
What they do
nature
is they
allows
just create
his
new
spirit to
engines, and then they're
escape
just like,
into
okay, it's
oblivion
up to
after
us. It's up to
death.
us, the consumer, to just
This
buy
is
these
what
fucking
Eleanor
$1,000
learned upon
graphics
defeating
cards
Umaril the first
to make up for
time.
the fact that they don't want to bother
But you
optimizing
can
shit.
do
Instead, like
Pelennor
what
could not.
Mr.
The
Fluffy here is
blessings of
saying,
Talos will allow you
would much
to
rather just
follow
add a bunch of
Umaril's
just features
spirit
that no one
and
asked for.
his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the Nine fight with you.
I need to get up and get my candy.
Garlas Malatar was the westernmost outpost of the Ayleid Empire.
I
It
think you kinda
watched
wanna get a
over what
snack.
we call the Abyssinian Sea. Since his return, Umaril has taken Garlas Malatar as his lair. That is where you must seek him out. Umaril cannot be bested in his physical form by any normal means. His blows can strike down the mightiest of warriors in a single stroke. The Eight created the relics to withstand Umaril's fell power. Do not attempt to face him without this divine protection. When Umaril joined with the Daedra, his spirit expanded beyond this realm. His physical form can travel between realms, but
Today's
his
basketball game
spirit
sucked
is
ass.
bound.
I had to look up that score you sent
When
about
his
the
body
Grizzlies.
is destroyed, his spirit travels back to oblivion and is
Fuck, dude.
reformed in the fires
Or
of
same for NVIDIA users
creation
that can't even use the necessary GPUs
with the
or
armor
operations.
of the
That game is
gods
optimized best
and
for
the
NVIDIA.
blessing
Yep.
of Talos. You will be able to follow him where Pelennor could not and destroy his very spirit. Once his spirit is destroyed, he will be completely obliterated, erased from all realms of existence. Your knights will assemble at Garlas Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy. Not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall in service of the Nine will live on forever in the halls of their fathers. I wish you well on your quest, Crusader. We are depending on you.
Warriors and Rockets will be a decent game. Only one that will be good today. Yeah, I don't
Hail, Lord Crusader.
necessarily agree with the use of AI on a lot of shit. And yeah, it just feels like it's a lot of like people just cutting corners for the sake of like not trying to inconvenience themselves and just letting other people deal with the drawbacks of like, you know, shit like Unreal Engine 5. I've already had like a whole soapbox spiel about this. I don't know how long ago, but that's kind of where I stand. Something still wants me dead. Bro, there's a secret item in fucking chapter 1 that I missed that would really help me get to where I am in the game right now. But to see if I can go back and get it real quick. And fuck, what was that game called? Wukong? I don't know why I just tried to paralyze him. There's a floating lich. A floating lick. You just reminded me. I've been kind of neglecting God of War. I told myself I was gonna like 100% it, like do all the shit that I didn't really get the chance to do. But a big pet peeve of mine in games is I fucking hate backtracking. I do not like backtracking in any kind of game, and that game has you do a lot of backtracking. It's like, oh, come back later. You can't open this door without an item until you're like at the ass end of the game. Which I get it, because, I mean, it makes sense. Some of the content that is at the end of the game, or some of the content that you can't really get to until the end of the game, is pretty fucking tough. Like, for example, the Valkyrie fights. But, like, wait, do I gotta wait for people to get here? Berry Nerd Gummy Clusters. Those are pretty good. This is all I'm going in with? Just 2 people? God of War backtracking is pretty rewarding though. I mean, it's rewarding. But like, by then, there's not really much else you could really use, if that makes sense. Like, cause you're, like I said, like you either already beat the game, or it implies that you have to like do shit for New Game Plus. Which, I mean, if you like doing New Game Plus, that's perfectly fine. It's rumored the hero Kavach returns tomorrow. Also, Patrick Stewart is Euro Septim the 7th. Don't forget Sean Bean. Can't forget about Sean Bean. Wait, do I need a... Do I actually have to wear the Crusader shit? You have to, right? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We went through hell and back just to get this shit. Might as well. These. Which one do we like? Do we like the mace? Or do we like the sword? Do a mace. Pop a couple of these. Alright. Where the fuck are you at, you pussies?
Do you think we took them by surprise? Do you think we took them by surprise?
I think these guys like constantly respawn too, so there's like no real point in me fighting them. Right?
That's the best you can do. This ends here.
Why is he standing like he shit himself? We did it, y'all. Which way am I supposed to be going? That's the real question. forward.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Decampment left has 1 meal and 3 bags of candy a day. That shit is wild. What's his meal? I'm cheating.
Rakatash and the...
Probably stupid amount of protein and carbs. Yeah, that tracks. That's closest to death. Neither one of y'all. Don't worry, I'll just sit here slashing you. Oh, these motherfuckers give grand soul gems. You know, I was just talking about making fatigue potions. I completely neglected to do that before I did this.
Die! Dare attack me?
My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I got carried away. Man, take the pose to the next level. That's some proper back massaging. I was playing like shit last night. Tired. Oh, I know. I was literally talking about that earlier. You're not really drunk, but you've been drinking, but you were at the point where you were just really fucking tired. Is he dead? This isn't really fair because these Order Knights don't scale. Yeah, he's dead. I think like eventually the big bad man pops up. That is too, as some characters don't survive. Yeah, it's not really fair. I'm like level 48. Like they should not be fighting. I mean, that's just the game's fucking terrible scaling. Am I supposed to like exercise them with this little weapon right here? The mace. I have so many fucking. I think I am, right?
Die, damn
Alright, I'm pretty tanky. Sick. Yeah, yeah, whoop his ass, whoop his ass, whoop his ass.
Show me what you
Oh shit, that kind of whooping my ass now. It's alright. Oh, word. I wasn't even supposed to sit there and fight. It's pretty cool. Damn, this is really all I got. I thought I'd be more prepared for this, I ain't gonna lie. I thought hurricane season was over. Well, so apparently I intentionally did 2 out of the 3 steps to get the item I was referring to, just never rang the last bell. Y'all like Sour Patch Kids? I do. I actually like the watermelon one. The watermelons are really, really good. Okay, how is this fair? Alright, Umaril, I'm here, you pussy. That's right, bitch. I actually really think it's cool as fuck that you like fight above the entire continent. That's badass. Ooh. Look, bro, I don't speak that elvish shit, big dog. Runts.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light.
Feel the
Breathe
rain
again.
on your skin.
Receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You have restored the order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
Nice. Well, that's the DLC. Only took us about 3 hours. Oh, good heavens, I am ass naked. Alrighty. Feels like I'm missing something here. Well, that's me. Oh shit, that's me. Oh yeah, we have Umaril's sword now. I don't remember if it's any good or not. It's actually not that bad. I still do have a box with dates that were dipped in chocolate.
Lord Crusader,
It's truly
how
super
can this be?
delicious.
You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlus Malandar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaril's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead. Indeed, they are. We knew you had succeeded in destroying Umaril's physical form, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrake. Tell me, was Umaril destroyed? Then he is destroyed. We've won,
Destroyed?
and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
So he's supposed to be in his armor, right? But he got his ass beat so much that his armor just broke, and the only thing that remained was his helmet. Uh-oh, game's about to crash. That's not good. Go ahead and make 2 saves here. Maybe there's like a big celebration outside for me. Or there would have been. Called it. This is like the 3rd time this game has crashed on me today. Unfortunately. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Hey guys.
We meet again. I am here to join your order, having received a divine vision from Kynareth herself. I have been shown that to protect all Kynareth's creations, I must take up your cause and be willing to lay down my life for you. So here I am. I have no doubt that our good works will be talked of in the eras to come. Thank you. I shall serve the order to the
Oh,
best
that's
of my
why there was
ability.
not so many
I must
people
change
with the
into
fucking
something
final
that
fight.
suits a knight. Please excuse me.
I had to accept these people.
Sir Knight, allow me to introduce myself.
On this DLC with
I
that
am
house, you have a
Relin
strange
of
thing
Silvernock,
happening, like when
at
you're
your
in that
service.
building, the city music goes off.
I
and
come
then you
to
go
offer
the basement,
myself
cave
as a
music
knight
off,
in
and then you take
service of
people dying,
Auriel,
city music is going
or
on.
Akatosh, as he is known in Cyrodiil.
I didn't notice
I
that.
bring nothing but my skill with the blade, which is not inconsiderable, and my devotion to the Lord Auriel. Will you accept me, as unworthy as I am? I am honored to join the Order under your illustrious command. Excuse me while I go to the armory and attire myself as befits a Knight of the Nine.
My bad, y'all. We probably could have had... I think homie could have had more help if he, you know.
I find myself here, at your disposal.
Actually recruited people.
I want to make up for the mistakes I've made and devote myself fully to the faith. If it pleases you, I would join your order and serve the Nine at your side. What say you? Thank you. It means a great deal to me. Excuse me while I gather the equipment I need.
Knights of the Nine, hear me. Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaro, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaro the Unfeathered? Umaro has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umaro forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Hail! Hail the Lord
Crusader is arisen!
That's right.
Hail, Sir Knight. My brother and I have heard that you are founding a holy order of knights, and we would like to offer you our swords. We've come all the way from Skyrim to join up. We can't claim any experience as knights, but we learn soldiering from our years in the Legion.
Excuse me.
Will you have us? You won't regret it, sir. You'll find us true-hearted and brave. I'll be back as soon as I've outfitted myself. Well met, Sir Knight.
I am at... Bye.
I like how in this part they mentioned about Skyrim before the game Skyrim appeared. Yeah. I mean, they kind of already had all the continents mapped out back in like Arena and shit. And they named pretty much majority of their games after continents, I'd like to think. Even though Morrowind technically takes place in Vardenfell, which I mean is a part of Morrowind.
It's my pleasure. Only quality goods for sale here.
Okay, I'm gonna sell some of these arrows that I probably just won't.
You've made a good bit of gold.
If it's not doing any real damage, I'm not using it. I'm very optimistic that I really hope that the next Elder Scrolls that they release is obviously good, and also like I really hope
a good price for a good customer.
That when they do release DLCs or expansion for it, like it's gonna be a good price
for a good customer.
Just like other continents, you know what I mean?
An excellent bargain.
I think that'd be pretty neat.
That's a good deal. That seems a fair price. You too.
Still fascinating. I mean, it's been so long that Elder Scrolls is on the works. I hope it'd be worthy. Yeah. I hope they actually do more like unique quests and don't rely too heavily on that whole Radiant shit. Radiant quests, whatever you want to call it. What do I have on me that weighs me down so much? This fuck ass sword is one of them. I need Dispel and Restore Health and maybe... Alright, there we go. Need a couple of these Dispel potions. Okay. Anybody got some aloe vera? I forget that I'm a master alchemist, so there's like really no reason for me to just do what I just did. Mistake on my part, unfortunately. Let's see. Restore Magicka and Shield. That's... Why not? Why the fuck not? Sorry for like GTA 5 with their mini releases. Like, sorry if I mentioned that, but Oblivion's still my favorite Elder Scrolls with GTA. GTA 4 is my favorite of mine. I nearly spilled my tea because of that gift. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny emote. How's it going, Maddie? I'll say this. The one thing that bothers me about that emote is like, I've never seen an ass move like that. I'm more so concerned about the, like, the physics of how that ass is moving. Get rid of all these. Keep those. Save these. Probably get rid of all these. Absorptions or reflections. We never made our Dispel potions. Fuck. That was the sole purpose of me getting this shit. Ectoplasm. Hate that they weigh as much as they do. I'm not doing this quest right now. Pretty. Oops. Alright, you beautiful people. For those of y'all that are still here, whether you're lurking or chatting, I appreciate y'all. That is the Knights of the Nine DLC. When we return, we will be starting the Shivering Isles DLC. Of course, like anything else that I stream here, VODs will be uploaded onto YouTube. Feel free to subscribe or bookmark it, whatever it is, just in case you miss anything. My good friend... Okay, never mind. I thought I had someone that was live that I could raid out to. I thought Noise was live. I'll go ahead and just raid out to Wolf. Shout out to Wolf. We've had plenty of conversations about cars and anime and Elden Ring shit. Go ahead and show him some love. He's playing some Warzone. I might return later tonight to play a variety of games. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and eat for now, and I will see you beautiful people later.